Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to another Iron Maiden reaction video. So, last night, ladies and gentlemen, for whatever reason, I completely missed out a song on Apocalypse. I recorded the thing. I just completely forgot to put it out live. So that's the reason why there was a little bit of an intermission yesterday. So for those who care, by the way, so I'll just say that much. Now, we return back to Senjutsu, and we also return to the writing on the wall. Now, I know there was an animated music video to this, and when this originally came out, this was the very first thing I checked out on Iron Maiden Senjutsu. So if you do know what I thought about the music video, you just have to scroll back at least 4 years in my history and you'll be able to find it somewhere. Also, curiously enough, this also shares the same title as the opening song to the 2015 James Bond film Spectre. I don't know what else I'm supposed to follow up with that, because I saw it. I literally don't really remember anything about it, but we'll take your word for it. Also, but hopefully this will sound better than Sam Smith writing on the wall. Can I just be honest, ladies and gentlemen, just before we begin? I'll promise I'll keep this short, but Sam Smith's voice, I've never really got. I've never been able to get away with that voice. Sam Smith sounds like the sort of person that when his balls finally dropped, they hit the ground, they yo-yoed back up into his body, and now they're somewhere stuck in the back of his throat. Especially if you've ever heard his version of Writing on the Wall. 'Cause the writing on the wall. Shut the fuck up. I had nothing else better to do apart from that, so hopefully he's watching. Probably almost not, but yeah, that's so the 10 years have gone by, and literally I have not heard any one person ever mention that song once. Honestly, Skyfall, Goldfinger, Thunderball, You Know My Name, all blow that out of the water. And there are people out there who don't even like Thunderball, performed by perhaps one of the greatest singers of all time, Tom Jones. That article must have been written by an American, because they just don't get talent, do they? With that being said, Writing on the Wall. Let's go. Ooh. I mentioned that whole thing about Americans and all that, and literally, it is a bit of a strange little switch up, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot of the themes that go into this have been based on almost ancient Japanese warfare, and now we get what sounds like Sons of Anarchy meet Brokeback Mountain. I mean, hello, my name is Cowboy Tanaka. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was Riding on the Wall by Iron Maiden. It's certainly, you know what, I'll be frank, ladies and gentlemen, when I say, you know what, I would say that is the 21st century Iron Maiden song of all time. Because I'm actually almost, I wouldn't be under the impression, ladies and gentlemen, that you could have released this on Brave New World, Dance of Death, I think it's like called The Good or The Evil That Men Do. You know that one album. It's literally them posing on the front of a tank. The Final Frontier. Oh God, what else? The Book of Souls. And yeah, honestly, you could have put this on any one of those albums and it would not look out of place. And that's not even knocking this album in any way, shape or form. But it feels like... Imagine if... Okay, so take this let me put it to you like this. If you replaced Blood Brothers with this and you put Blood Brothers on this album, would you honestly tell me you could have spotted the difference? Now, you may say that seems like a bit of an unfair comparison because, to be honest, there are plenty of other songs out there like Nomad and Sea of... Well, no, I was going to say Sea of Madness, but no, that's 86. That's way too early. But, you know, and I'm not even knocking this, but it was certainly, when I first saw this, it was definitely the song that confirmed in my mind that Iron Maiden absolutely still had it. And you know what? I may have said before about Bruce's voice, and yes, I am perfectly well aware of the fact that he underwent throat cancer, and well, to even play like that anyway is like, I mean, bear in mind I've absolutely praised Rob Halford to the moon and back this time last year, and that guy will be turning 73 years old this year, and he is still going. So it's not, like I said, great music is universal, no matter where you come from or how old you are or how long you've been doing this. And to be fair to Iron Maiden, I would still absolutely bang this out any day of the week. And I suppose really Senjutsu and Stratejo were sort of like those songs that kind of, it brought along a more personality that I kind of always associate Iron Maiden with. They always manage to bring something very, very different and very, very new to the table. And this is something they've been doing all the way back since Peace of Mind. In fact, they've probably been doing it since the very beginning. But Iron Maiden in the very beginning is a very different beast to the Iron Maiden we've known today. So I especially love the line of the dead gave us the time to live and now our time is done. It is, we pass on what we know and everything we've done to the next generation. They say that a society grows great when old men plant trees whose shades they shall no longer sit in. I wonder, honestly, if Steve Harris, maybe he looked towards that and thought, you know what, we can make a thing out of that. And yes, I did honestly make a thing about like a motorcycle presence in the beginning, but then again, you could also look to that as Iron Maiden riding off into the sunset or riding off into a completely new world altogether. Speaking of a new world, that's what's coming up next. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope each and every one of you have enjoyed Writing on the Wall by Iron Maiden. Way, way better than Sam Smith. And I can't wait to see all of you guys again in the next video. So take care, and bye-bye for now.